Test, test. Test, 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 test. Hi. Give me a sec. Emo now? Not yet. Not yet. Hmm. Have to wait. Right. How do I? Okay, I should be able to drop this fin in and replace it properly. Okay, not properly, but more or less, I guess. As long as we kind of lines up the eyes. Something here. Something here. We don't need the facial expression at all, so I'm gonna delete that. Yes. And in the background. Oops. And now just swapping the layers. Should be fairly easy. But before that, all those bodies we didn't change, so we can delete it. The tails, fishnet, and stuff will be the things that we need to work on. The face, I don't think we changed that. Delete. Face shadow mask, no. Face shadows, no. Clothes, rings, finis. That are the things that we need to replace. But before we do that, we need to give them an arm match. Preferably a heavy one. We can do it on our own, just actually making everything works. But I think it's not that important. And now let me check on those drawing orders to make sure they are in the correct distance. Jar. Right. Let's try to match each part to its proper place. First of all is the body. Better with the clothes. And now the hair, ears, and stuff. Tail. The scar will need to be fetched on the face. Just the top of it. Tail and hair bag. Somewhere behind the body. Hair bag and tail. We don't need a hairband. Better to just delete it. Who did it? Hello. The face color is actually slightly better than that pattern. I'm gonna do it this way. To be honest, I should use the original one. That one would probably work better. Oh, but it's fine. It's fine. Right. Okay, now let's run that one. First of all, that's I think the tail is a little bit bigger than what we had before. Yeah, it's fine. Oop. Seems I have closed something that is not supposed to be closed. Where's the shorts? Oh, got it. Fishnet will be need to clip on the main body and the leg. Actually, for the leg have fishnet, don't we? No? Somehow this pattern doesn't show its whole thing. Or isn't the fishnet have like a whole thing? To have at least on the leg? Yeah, that's what it's supposed to be. Somehow it was not working a bit earlier. So this, and this will be the shadow part. So we're gonna duplicate that, paste. Here's the shadow part. So what we need to do is drag it down, change its opacity to 0, and use that thing to clip on the face shadow. That probably a bit too much of the shadows, so we can drag it back on a little bit. Both side one need to probably get inside a little bit more. We don't. The flower is not something we need. The pattern is. But now we are kinda just about to finish the order. Lucky enough, this time most of the stuff we are kinda rigged in the proper we didn't rig it in the deformer. Only the hair physics was remain in the on the armrest layers, yeah. So it won't be too much of a troubles to make it work. Well, hopefully. The only problem is this. The hair structure is slightly different. So we might need to have 2 extra parts of the main hair to be rigged with. That might cause some problems, but shouldn't be a big problem. Oh, my nose. Huh. Mm. Right. Let's see. Face should be already have limbs. The face patterns, it was not on track, but we could make it on track. Just need to use a rotative former just to drag it down. Now that should have it in the proper procedure. And then fetch that in. We just need to fine tune it, and you'll be fine. Better to close the hair first. Especially this one. Picking out, which is not good. But clipping ID. That. Yep, that will help. Right. That is another thing that we need to fix. Yeah, top hair is like a bit hard to actually have it on the correct position, isn't it? Well, let's. Seems about right. Seems about right. Size here. It's actually quite a big one. I don't know if we should put this in there. Let's try that. Hopefully that works. Oh, wait a minute. Now the hair, the ear. The body, we're dealing with the body later. Let's see what it will look like. What are these? Why is there a projection? What are these? It is a projection. How? How's that a projection? Huh? This. Actually, that works quite well, I think. Surprisingly, that we don't... Actually seems like having problem here. I was thinking about separate these two parts, but it actually does quite well. Gonna drag this in here. One problem is that I probably draw the back here a bit, the shadow part a little bit too much. I probably need to fix that later. Right, actually that kind of works on most parts, I think. The only thing that I like kind of want to arguing with is wait a minute. How's the bar, the bra part? Oh wait, why is it moving with skirts? Oh my god, okay, I'm stupid. There we go. There we go, there we go. Now it works. Oh, now it now works. So apparently we need to duplicate a fishnet. One... And the other only for leg. Right. No, that sure works. Okay, let me show it on the stream real quick. There's a tiny little gap. I wanna fix that. And the ear's wobbling a little bit too crazy, isn't it? Up down is fine. Up down is fine. Well, the odor is a problem. I want to make the ears in between this light blue part instead of those darker ones. So what we need to do is change the positions. The throw in odors need to go a little bit upper. Where would update them? The right one and the left. That. Would that work? Could I fix it? I think that fixes it. Let it ground a little bit, see what it looks like. I kind of like what we have at the moment. We haven't had physics yet. Yeah, one thing. Oh god, what is that? Oh, the face. Where's face blue the fiend, man? I forgot that. 1 second. There. It was like, what was that? Okay. No, before we actually continue. The tail is like has to be wavy again. Let's pull out our mighty shit. No, yes, mighty shit. Whatever. You need to make sure that the tails, like the deformer, doesn't contain anything you need to rig. And enlarge it. Change the position. Let it covered. Rub it back in. Let's see if it goes properly. Probably moving a bit too much in that case. In is fine, out is a bit too dramatic. So we are going to move it in a little bit. And synchronize the corners. And we have it. We'll have physics on that. We'll have physics on that, but not just yet. Clothes have physics already. So we don't need those older clothes. Nor with the belt. I guess. No, some of the older layers that doesn't really need it. Be just deleted, especially in the clothes. That would be something more often like that. Hairs and stuff who still need to be as a reference, but the other part is literally not as important. Furs. Wait. Hi, Mirror. Right. See what we have. Still, the top hairs need to be fixed. Right. Yeah, that you can see like the way darker shadows on that area. I didn't think about it properly when I entered on that part, so it seems like there's a gap. Need to fix it. By adding some more shadows in between that, or add the movable shadow layers. Will all that help? Oh, that will help, and like balance it out. Sort of thing. And what else? What else? Why just string keep buffering? Is it? Oh damn. Wait, is it bad? How bad is it? Very bad? Wow. Yeah, it's probably a Twitch. Yeah.